Can you give me an example of a stroke count aerobic set that you do with your sprint group? Like, how do you make that a priority and how do you keep them? Because that's my biggest thing is trying to keep sprinters engaged in aerobic work, and stroke work has been a huge thing, but I can't count 16 people's strokes at once. So making sure that they're staying engaged in a stroke count type set, or I guess maybe you're even taking that into speed sets. Can you give me an example of a stroke count set that you use?
Yeah, we did a set that I liked. It was maybe a month ago, um, where we did 100 free on 140. And I believe most of them, I said, you can't take more than 8 strokes a lap. You go 4 kicks off the wall, 8 strokes a lap, and you can only take, I think I gave them 6 breaths. And then the next 100 on 140, you could go up to 10 strokes, but the goal time, most of them, some of the guys were right around 50. So 50 seconds, 4 kicks, 10 strokes.
Jeez.
And then the third 100 was kick with a board, where and we did, so that was 3 100s. And I can't remember if we did 8 rounds. I think we did 8 rounds. But as we go, I had to kind of start give them a little bit more oxygen on the first one. But on the kick, basically the first one was 75 aerobic kick, 25 build. Then the next one was, 50 aerobic, 25 build, 25 hold. So you're basically trying to just send 100 kicks. And then at the end, they're basically going 100 max kick. Because the goal is to get faster on every single kick. And after 8 rounds, it gets kind of hard to do when you're already kind of going fast. But on the first 100, the first 100 is what they hate the most, because they're coming off a fast kick. And now you're telling me to go 4 kicks, 8 strokes, and I can only breathe 6 times. They said the second 100 was the easiest. Like, okay, I can go 50 point, 10 strokes, I can breathe. And their heart rate is at a really high level for 24 100s. But it's something that they can manage. The interval's not tight. We would go like 140 to 142 minutes, or 140. I think maybe we kept it all on 140. And I even maybe had to adjust some of them. I had to kind of go up. Because they started kicking too fast. They started kicking really fast, and just so I think something like that, they can look at it and be like, okay, I'm not going 24 100s on 110. I mean, if we go short interval rest, I'm usually putting them with fins and paddles, and it is like cruising. Okay, we're going to cruise 10 100s on 110. Can you go a minute, and can you go with fins and paddles and take this many kicks and strokes? But how easy can you do it? That's my envision of a short interval for a sprinter. But the other stuff that's the kind of stuff I like to do.